Welcome back to Inside DRAX's Mind, where we're helping him face his deepest fears, hopefully escape brainwashing, deal with the death of his family, you know, just super light, easy comic book stuff.
I bet I could beat you to the center.
Nothing serious at all, nothing that might inspire feelings in us. And you notice how even the floor is like the shape of his tattoos and such? Alright, we've got a few different directions to go. Maybe we just want to take a quick look around the corner.
For the center. We should be making our way there.
There he is again! Drax, buddy! Wait up! Forced to follow fools.
Oh, hello. What is this? Oh, shoot.
I can hear you. You play pawn on a board built by your opponent.
You got a better idea? I'm all ears.
So the trick for the last encounter was to let ourselves die.
If we ever catch him, what then?
I'm working on that.
Left, little wife.
Huh? You can see me?
Friend is too far fallen to be willed back by words.
For someone who's been no...
There! Look!
Yeah, I see him.
Hey, how did you beat me?
Because I am your father.
Aw.
You've been playing in your mother's garden again.
I was hunting.
Hunting dirt?
No, I chased it, but it was too quick.
Only fools rush forward. A hunter waits. Chooses her moment.
Drax.
Papa? Are you alright?
Drax, come here, it is time to come home.
What the flark is that?
It's the shadow monster that we unleashed with the gem.
Mother waits.
Oh, here we go.
Insidious succubus! Release your thrall!
Guess we're not in Kansas anymore.
Spawn of shadow! Snuff their source while I widen our
They're
way!
coming from those nests!
Alright. So do we gotta destroy the nest itself? Pop it. And get him there. And pop him up. Destroy the source of the spawn, shadow's spawn. Does that do what I wanted it to do? Where is it? Over here? Oh, there's probably another one over here, right? Yeah. Hold up. Alright, let's hit the, let's take flight. There's the other one over here. Oh no, I don't want that. I don't want that either. We got it. Nice. Super efficient. And we got 3 ability points, so we can level somebody else up, and eventually they will uncover their hidden ability.
We gotta look.
Whoops. Hold up. Who do we want to give it to? Why don't we give it to Groot? Mammoth grab. Let's do. Let's do it. Here we go.
Whatever's keeping us from Drax.
You saw simply its spawn.
That black stuff. I saw something like it in my promise.
There will be more. We have merely moved deeper within its domain.
Speaking of which...
Is that?
Drax's wife.
Oh, of course.
I think so.
It's gonna be super
must
tough
be
to
Drax's
convince him
home.
to let go of everything he's always ever wanted. You know, his family.
You two certainly took your time.
Only fools rush.
Come, my love. Let us go inside.
Drax, buddy.
Your words are wasted wind.
Easy, all right. I got this. Come on, big guy. I know you can hear me.
Why do you haunt me?
We're gonna lose him again.
It's me, buddy. Stormlord, remember? We're all here.
You're stronger than this, Drax.
Come on, you big lug. Don't leave me alone with Quill.
Drax, dinner is ready.
That's not Hovat. You gotta let her go.
Do not know what you ask.
It's tough because I feel like he misses his family more than any of us miss any of our respective losses, you know?
Here we go again.
Alright, 5 more of these things to blow up.
Alright,
Let's go.
destroy, just like last time.
Make haste.
I got it.
The maw means to snap shut. I cannot contain it.
Almost there. Alright, that's number 1. I'm just going to ignore the spawn here, I think. If I can.
Maybe hurry up.
Yeah, there's too many of them to take out. Alright. You know what I'm going to do? I am going to fly. There we go. Alright, that's the second one. Let's fly over here. Take out the second one. That's the third one. Did we do it? Was that 5 already? Oh no, there's one more somewhere. Oh gosh. Oh, it's all the way back there. Can we get Gamora to help us take it out? By any chance? Hey, there we go.
Endless entropy. Cease this charade.
That was pretty quick actually.
Not good.
Flark in nowhere is where we are.
Maybe it's not all bad.
Gamora looks so cool.
Promise at least.
We are an empty eternal echo. Naked nothingness.
Not helping. Hobo wizard. Alright, everyone just split up and look for a way out. Or forward, or whatever.
I
Pick-
lose a bet if
Pick
I
a
die
random
in a dark pit.
direction.
It was alone in a dark pit, and you
I guess
can't
we'll call
pay
the
me
DRAX
or
because
both
Mantis
dead.
can't hear us, right?
Drax! Come on, buddy. I know you can hear me.
This ain't flarkin' funny.
I know you're in a...
There! Look!
I can't believe that worked.
Let's go. Part of him is still with us, I'm sure of it.
Let's go. Come on, man.
I hope you've got one hell of a speech planned, Peter.
Oh, don't I
Two of
always?
us.
I'm all about the speeches.
Why are you doing this? Do not leave me be.
You gotta trust us, Drax. We're trying to help.
By destroying my home. Your blissful ignorance is an ignoble pursuit.
Easy, Shakespeare. We got this.
Come on. You don't really want to stay in this dark hole?
I would endure the depths of Sarduth to be with my family.
Drax, love. It is time to eat.
So sad.
Look, I get it, man. They seem really special.
They are the only thing that matters. My Hovat was the most fearless mate I've ever known. She brought me peace even during times of war. My Camaria. My innocent little Camaria. She was the best of us both. Despite her meager stature, they both were. They were. Peter Quill. My family is gone. What sits before me?
I don't know. But it's not real. And it ain't good.
It is a perversion, fed by desperation. Without it, I will have nothing. I cannot be alone again.
You're not alone, man. We're here for you.
We've all lost someone, Drax. But it gets easier if you surround yourself with the right people.
I am Groot.
Groot said some mushy stuff. Let's just pretend I said it too. We're a team.
Papa? Are you okay?
Join us, Drax.
It's not her.
I admit it, that's got me choked up just a little bit. Just the idea of the, like, dealing with loss and grief. It's really, it's powerful stuff. Just finding your family.
Are you hurt, Papa?
Talk to us, love.
Finding the people around you who will be there for you, even in times of, you know, deep loss.
I will cherish the time that we had, and not resent the time that we lost. Shall love and honor you both. Always.
Wow, I didn't expect it to get so existential. Just
How you doing, big guy? You okay?
being able to accept
I am of sound mind, thanks to you all.
and come to terms with what you've lost.
Amends for my lapse in judgment.
Hey, you don't owe us squat. Ain't none of us perfect. It's kind of our thing.
How much do you remember?
Great darkness grew with every lie that I swallowed. The longer I remained with my family, the more certain I became that I could never leave. Your Quill, your child is in danger. If her pain is half my own, the darkness may consume her entirely.
Not if I can help it.
Yeah, with the loss of
We gotta be
Corel.
smart about this. There's a whole lot of converted between us and her.
Whole lot of that black blorf, too. And anyone want to tell me why Harry Hobo was able to suck it up?
Morrison, why that thing looked like him.
Because it is me.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's his comic book costume right there. Full Adam Warlock experience with the high collar.
Time to go.
Hey, Goldie Braun! Want to get back here and explain that bombshell?
Time is tight and your understanding unimportant.
Well, we got our
Come on, let me
visor
shoot him.
back.
That first fight don't count.
Hey, we're in this together, and smart money says it's gonna be a tough fight.
Even in earnest, you underestimate. Imagine ambivalent omnipotence, drifting in darkness.
Speaking of dark,
Oh, this is
Such
not
was my
claustrophobic.
celestial solitude. Power without purpose, until uncovered by Raker. His crew were convalescent. Plagued by a pox, I was serendipitously suited to soothe.
He loves
A
his
ship full
alliteration.
of sick people just happens upon someone with limitless healing.
We were need and needed, symptom and solace. He worshipped the wonder of my ways and declared me divine.
I think we know where this is going.
I do not know where this is going.
This is the scary part.
As the flock of followers fawned, a dark delight developed deep within me. And in the shadows it spoke. Weak whelps, pernicious priesting, feeble fools fit for feasting. Hubris made hunger. A cancerous craving called Magus.
Sure. We'll
What did
indulge it.
Want?
Complete devotion. I too heard this voice, and could hear nothing else.
Adulation.
We'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Flagellation, gorged with grief and consternation.
I told you this was the scary part.
It was pure putrefaction, sown from the seed of my strength. My soul stone gone sour. I resolved to rip it out.
Rip it out? How?
A mechanical marvel wrought by Raker would sever the stone from my skull and excise the evil entangled within.
Translation: you let Raker steal your powers.
Whatever his wayward wander, he was on that day my friend. He swore to separate sanctity from sin, that my healing could yet be harnessed without harm.
Sure, but who's harnessing it?
Yeah, I mean, Raker, he seems like he's more of the villain here than Warlock
I'm
was.
with Rocket. Raker knew exactly what he was doing. That man's a master manipulator. Damn it! Now you've got me doing it.
I bear no blame for my fallen friend. Our errant experiment all but broke us both.
Then how do you explain how your best bud got his hands on the stone and is now taking over the galaxy?
I cannot.
I think I can answer that. After I rejected my promise, I got pulled into Nikki's. Corel was there. She was trying to show me something.
Peter, you can't trust anything you saw in there.
This was different, and it felt different. She took me back to the QZ and I saw that Magus thing. I saw it get all twisted up with Nikki and I saw it kill Corel.
You hear yourself? How'd she show you this if she's dead?
Quite conceivably. Her soul
Yeah,
may
the
be
soul
snared
stone,
by the stone,
right?
chained to the child.
It hasn't gone to its eternal rest, or... we could get her back. I mean, no. I think letting go is a big part of this experience, so we don't want to do that. We need to help Nikki.
That's what Corel said. The three of them are somehow connected. She said Nikki needs to accept her death.
Magus preys upon her pain, manipulates her mind while feeding on her flock of followers.
And I'm guessing it never gets full.
Its appetite is insatiable. If unassailed, Magus will absorb all.
We're gonna need one hell of a plan.
Well, you better come up with it quick, because I see daylight.
The bond between Magus and Matriarch must be broken. It harvests its hunger through the host.
So, Nikki's like the head vampire. If we cure her, it'll free the rest. Why didn't you just say that?
So step 1, find Nikki.
Step 2, convince her mom ain't coming back from the dead.
Step 3, get that stone away from her and mop the floor with that Magus thing.
You show no shortage of assurance.
Yeah, this one's Mr. Positivity. It's enough to make you sick.
The stone is both bondage and bridge for Magus, and a young mind is most malleable. If Magus is merged with hers, she may not survive the severing.
We won't let it come to that.
Not to join the Golden Downer, but how are we supposed to find the kid? What are you...
Holy cow.
Going...
Flark.
That's not good.
Oh, Flark.
Oh, and that's the, like, alternate reality hand thing that Cosmo
We've got the cortex.
used earlier.
They can go anywhere.
Yeah, the
convert
cortex.
anyone.
So Cosmo might be in trouble, which just sucks. Oh, and Nikki's there on the hand as well. Oh boy. Things are very messed up. Chapter 12, Nowhere to Run.
We need to go now.
Go where?
Might as does that sound like you're not coming with us?
These are my people. Some still survive if I stay.
Then we'll stay and help.
Go. I'll be where I'm needed when I need to be.
It's okay, we got this.
Just trust me.
Don't go dying on me. I'm starting to actually get you.
You know, you could become a honorary guardian of the galaxy if you want. Wouldn't mind having you along. Alright, so we gotta get to Nikki, separate the stone. Oh, we'll going back to the ship first. That I did not expect.
You wanna pop a squat, golden boy? You're making me nervous.
Or perhaps your nerves need gnawing.
What did I do?
This precarious plan proves more meek by the moment. The Madonna was meant to be among us.
She knows what she's doing. Eventually.
Sorry sins I have wrought to wrest me among such a motley crew.
Hey, that's my room. But,
Did he take
okay.
my room?
That's fine. I'll share with Rocket. I'm sure he won't mind.
Groot says he'll keep trying. Where's Mr. Fancy Words?
It is assumed Peter Quill's quarters. It was a daring display of dominance.
Alright, don't you start.
Usually
Oh,
I'd
jinx.
say who needs him, but we do. So you better fix this one, Quill.
Just
Great.
try not to piss him off any more than he already is.
If
That's
it is to be a fight to the death, I
Probably
will honor
not
the
possible.
outcome.
If he kills you, I get your guns.
Alright, back in the ship once
Well, you
again,
bet on
back in the
Peter winning
Milano.
that fight. Took all 5 of us to beat him last time.
I still can't believe he caught one of my
Alright.
smart bombs. Just like that.
First things first, let's go ahead and switch Gamora back to... I like her Guardians of the Galaxy 2014 outfit. Let's go with that. I do like their fancy outfits. Let's keep those for a little while.
We have already fought.
And Drax, let's get... He's been through a lot with his whole family, coming to terms with his family thing. Let's give him back to something a little bit more dignified, I guess, so to speak.
Hold on. You don't remember?
I remember sparring against the Celestial Madonna in a small village. And then the cold darkness of the promise devouring my soul. Until you found me.
Yeah, you missed a lot.
Alright, why don't we talk to everybody in
Are
turn?
you okay letting Mantis fight the church alone out there?
She won't fight. She'll focus on evacuating people. Maybe they can all hide in the caves.
So she's just gonna let the church take over her homeworld?
Mantis would tell you that people matter more than the planet. And she knows that the church won't stop coming until we rescue Nikki.
You have great confidence in this Celestial Madonna.
She's one of the few people I know I can trust.
Really? She freaks me out.
Because she's smarter than you?
And kinder.
Hey, that nickname makes my skin crawl. I'm
The Celestial
furry,
Madonna?
Not fuzzy. Not even that little.
Oh, Little Fuzzy. Speaking of whom...
Hey, Quill.
You seem like you're in a good mood.
Do I? I've got a great idea for a new blaster extension. Can't wait to put it together.
Why don't we get our final upgrade? Well, first we'll express gratitude, and then we'll use the
Now that the
workbench.
gang's back together and we've got a minute to breathe, I think you deserve an official thank you for what you did on Lamentus.
Quill,
I know you don't like that kind of sappy stuff, but I really mean it. Knowing about the crap those scientists did to you, not only does it make my blood boil, it puts everything into perspective.
come on. It was just a puddle.
That
I
was
don't know if I could have gotten over something like that.
still a pretty big
See
psychological
their lives,
hurdle to
man.
overcome.
You
Yeah.
deserve a bit of praise.
The rodent
I agree.
saved your lives, and scientists were involved. I have many questions.
Yeah, well, save them for the next time we all get a drink together, buddy. Let's make this quick. What do you want, Quill?
And with that, why don't we get the final perk? Perfect dodge. Slow time briefly when dodging at the last second. And I wonder if there anything beyond this, or is that just it?
Small marvel crafted.
Marvel. Love it. All right, and that's it. 15 out of 15. All perks.
So, about my raise.
I mean, you've earned it, buddy. Guess we'll talk to Drax next.
Did you just...
You have closed the refrigerator door.
Yeah, I do that sometimes.
I thought I was the only one who ever bothered.
It's really annoying,
I was
guys.
the only one.
I observed the tree closing at once.
Glad you're back on our side, Drax. I got a feeling we'll need to go full destroyer on this one.
I shall be ready, Peter Quill. I have witnessed the threat posed by Magus firsthand. No one should suffer from its malignant lies. I owe all of you a great debt of gratitude.
Hey, no
It's my
problem.
honor to fight beside you with all of my might.
You would do the same for
That's a
us.
lot of might.
So,
Groot agrees with you, Muscles.
if I'm not
Sounds like we got
mistaken,
ourselves a nice church butt-kicking party.
I only hope our guest agrees to join this buttock-striking celebration.
buttock striking celebration. If I had a dime for every time I had one of those in my life, I wouldn't have any nickels or dimes. Gamora. If I'm not mistaken, oh, this is Drax's room. I thought there was another conversation we were supposed to have from that little meditation statue that we picked up. Yeah, right here.
All right. Let the waves of calm wash over me. And oh, Gamora!
Since when do you meditate?
I don't, but desperate times and all. Stuff's been a lot lately.
I get it. How the help me do I get it?
So, how do you use this then? In case, you know, Rocket asks.
Well, for one, it isn't about just holding it. You also need a comfortable place to sit, where you can be relaxed but alert, and focus on your breathing. Then you practice. A lot.
Yeah, that sounds like a lot more work than I was hoping for.
Anything worth doing tends to be.
So how do you do it?
Focus was something Thanos beat into us early on. But it wasn't until I lived with the priests of Palma that I realized how limited his version of meditation really was.
It's so interesting how she's been able to kind of take the lessons from Thanos and then turn them into something more applicable to herself. Like she's grown beyond what he wanted her to be.
How did you end up living with the priests of Palma? They're not exactly your kind of crowd with the whole pacifism thing.
Mantis introduced me to them last year when I needed to heal. They helped me in ways I didn't think were possible.
Helped? How?
I guess you could say I was broken. Thanos, the war, working as an assassin. It'd take a toll on you. By the time Mantis brought me there, I was ready to give up. I mean, I was miserable. Convinced I was beyond redemption or worth. I truly believed I deserved to die.
But you didn't. Die?
No. There was this boy there. A Khan.
The one you hugged in the village.
A Khan was like me. Lost. His parents had died in an accident. He was combative, rebellious, the opposite of a pacifist. The priest thought it would be a good idea for both of us to work through our scut together.
And was it?
At first, not really. He was a pain in the butt. But over time, we came to rely on each other. Thanos had taught me how to meditate in the functional sense, but not in the spiritual sense. Like how to work through my trauma. Caring for a Khan, he forced me to reflect and process. And together, through mutual support, Akan and I were able to overcome our demons.
That's cool. She found somebody to kind of share her perspective, but in a different way, since they were a much younger personality, obviously, but still bonding in that way.
I can't picture Thanos meditating. I kind of always figured he was this egotistical tyrant.
No, he totally was. But Thanos also understood that aspects of meditation could be useful to his cause.
Like focus?
Focus, increasing overall awareness, pain tolerance. He came up with a series of exercises, fun little games for me and Nebula to compete in as part of our training. The worst part was, we didn't even know what he was doing until it was too late.
What do you mean?
Thanos' brand of meditation warped us, turned us into hyper-focused weapons. That way we were numb to the horrors of his agenda.
Killing people.
Assassination is just a different name for murder.
So how did you cope?
We made puns. Bad, stupid jokes to shout as we were killing people. The more terrible, the better.
Here, I thought you just had a really lame sense of humor.
Oh, I do. But it was the only way to survive. And it was something we did together, a new kind of competition, just between me and Nebula, to see who can make the other laugh.
That's really messed up.
Yeah,
Yet
kind of the black
oddly
humor.
endearing.
Yeah, well, even bad puns can only get you so far before your conscience catches up with you.
Wow. I had no idea meditation could be so intense.
Or beneficial?
Well, yeah, that too. Wish I should give it a go sometime.
Right.
Although I'm kind of
I mean,
scared of what I'll find.
I guess it
Who knows?
just comes
You might
to
surprise yourself. I know I did.
the point where you come to
Yeah.
terms with
Maybe.
the trauma you've gone through, right? I mean, you can use humor, you can use, I don't know, breathing, whatever it takes to kind of get through the things that have messed you up. But
My shoulders are sore.
Yeah, Mantis is heavier than she looks.
How is she connected with my soreness?
She rode your back all the way down the caves to Goldie's place?
Really?
all right, let's go talk to Groot. He's the only one we haven't checked in with.
He's in your cabin if you're looking for him.
I'm not.
I know.
Well, this is new.
Hey, that one's from Lamentis. Does that mean it's a sacred plant? Groot, did you steal a sacred plant from Lamentis? We'll have to patch that tunnel.
Where did Groot go? Is he in here? No?
Would a wanton hand supply sustenance to this chamber?
He's asking for room service now?
Come get your own. We've got a full fridge.
Well, not exactly full.
I guess we'll go talk to... Yeah, talk to Warlock and the crew. Alright, we'll talk to Groot real quick before we go talk to...
You mentioned the
Warlock.
Madonna riding my shoulders through the caves.
Yep.
There was more than one cave then.
Quite a
You
few.
really don't remember anything at all?
I have a vague recollection of dampness.
Yep. That would be the caves.
Alright, what do you think, Groot?
Did you reach? It may be up to us to stop the church in nowhere. You ready?
He's worried about the mutt. Says it would be easier with his help.
That's true. I am kind of worried about him.
The church take over a station, but if they got the cortex, then
He is but one canine
can assume the
against
worst.
army of the converted.
Alright, let's go check in with Warlock, and then we
I
will
take it
fly
Groot didn't
this
reach
ship
Cosmo?
No dice.
The tree is persistent. We will keep trying.
to wherever we need to go
He was
next.
the most convinced we could bring you back, you know. I don't know if it's optimism or stubbornness, but it works for him.
Hey, Warlock. Open up. This is my room, you know. And that would be my cassette cover.
You penned this pithy poetry?
It's not poetry, it's music. Hard rock.
It's art, man.
It's supposed to have guitars and bass and drums.
Simplistic scriptures, as is its scribe.
Okay. What's your deal, man? What did I do to piss you off?
Your lamentable leadership allowed the Madonna to leave when we needed her talents to travel to the telepathic realm.
Mantis had good reason to stay behind. We just need to get Nikki and get the hell out so we can find her again.
Your tenuous tactics trust too much to fortune. Can you confidently convince me your meager measures may amply manage this mission?
That is impressive. Excuse me?
My meager what?
Your meager metal. We stand against an adversary unlike any before, blinded by burning, hope-fueled hate.
Magus, right, your evil twin. That's our adversary.
Before such a blaze, still a stooge may steer, but your wide-eyed wonder is merely wit and moxie. You strut as an insecure cock, uncertain of his stature.
Does that mean what I think it means?
This audacity
That I'm
acts
not
as
confident?
stilts on sand as the tide thralls you in. Leading must be wrought off the fullness of your yearning yoke. Will it be so?
I guess. I feel good.
Yes. Absolutely.
His words. Sure and measured.
I guess that's good.
Beheld by my bemused misgivings, your demeanor differs distinctly in direction from my more willful ways.
Maybe we can meet in the middle then.
Yes. An oath. Will you own an oath to operate with greater aggression? To give gravitas to gravid seasons of your soul and struggle not to stand on destiny's icy flows?
Sure.
Man. Whatever it takes.
Jinx
Then
again.
assert it.
I swear I'll be a good leader. That I'll be decisive and that I won't let Manus do whatever she wants.
I stand partially reassured.
Well, that's promising. Let's dig a little deeper, though. We can't let all the psychological misgivings be on us, right?
What about you, Mr. Fancy Words? How do I know you won't see Raker and have a change of heart?
Why would I weasel away?
Didn't you used to be best buds with him?
We were common company for a fleeting fallow, through which I witnessed the incommensurable extent of his sadness. He mourns his lost son.
That's why he's doing all of this. The church, the matriarch? Because he wants to get his kid back. But that can't happen, right? Magus can't...
No. Cannot.
So? We can count on you? When you reunite with Raker, that man's gotta go down.
Indubitably.
Oh. Okay. I take your word for it that you're gonna do the right thing.
How is he?
Frustrating. It's like talking to Suzanne Harris at the summer dance all over again.
Ain't that the Hume girl you tried to impress with your yo-yo skills?
And it went about as well as talking to Mr. Cape.
You know,
What's a
yo-yo
yo-yo?
skills around the world, walk the dog.
And how are you holding up, big girl? Yeah, don't mind the gold guy.
All
He's
good?
A prick.
Talking to the llama. All right, I think we are good here. So strap in, everybody. Guess we're gonna go rescue Cosmo, huh? At least that's what I would do. Oh, hello.
I guess that explains why we ain't been able to reach Cosmo. If you don't answer it, they'll vaporize us.
I will handle this communication.
All yours, buddy.
Hail, traveler. Have you accepted the true of a divine promise?
We have. My deceased wife and daughter are with me. To thank the matriarch for her gift.
May the promise be fulfilled.
He is surprisingly
You are
convincing.
cleared to land at the spaceport.
Thumbs up. Mining and commercial outposts. Man, look how tiny it looks in compared with the sacrosanct ship. Really puts kind of the
All them
scale
bars.
into perspective.
And betting parlors.
And noodle joints.
Maybe it's not as bad as it looks.
I assume it will be worse.
Raker rallies regiments while we wait whistling in the wings.
Landing as fast as I can, go... What the flark?
Oh, all right, man.
Cocoon Boy thinks he's a butterfly now.
He is a man of action.
Go do your own thing, I guess.
Let's just hope that he can keep the church busy while we look for Nikki.
Didn't think you'd be able to bluff your way through security muscles.
I am quite adept at deception.
We're gonna need more than that to get to the Continuum Cortex and rescue Nikki.
Especially with Golden Boy jumping ship. Should we, like, try to find him?
Time is running out. We cannot lose focus if we are to save the girl.
Drax is right. Let's just hope Warlock can do a bit of damage on his side.
He's the distraction we need while we get out there and save the world. With a llama, of course, who's been proving invaluable to our escape.
Some stuff if we go through the market. Not
Maybe I can.
I mean, like, salvage some mementos. Who knows what'll happen with Nowhere now that the church bulldozed it?
Maybe I can collect on my lottery. Wouldn't that be nice? And we'll see if we can do just that when we return in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. And time to go into rescue
what happens
mode.
if we find Goldie, but he's
All right,
all
one
beat
more.
up?
And we place him in a safe location until we can tend to his wounds.
I think he means what if he's dead?
Yeah, that.
Then we place him in a safe location until we can give him a proper burial.
Thanks so much, guys. Bye for now.